Hey y'all, Laura here with Cox Homestead, and in today's video I'm going to share with you some upcoming events taking place here at our homestead. It might be something that you want to copy and try at your homestead. Make sure you stay tuned until the end because I'm sharing one that's free. So every spring I hit the ground running with opportunities for people to come out to our homestead and learn. If you are local, I would love for you to come get some hands-on experience and see what we're doing, and I feel like it's the best way to learn. I know that I pour a lot into these videos, but I pour even more to in-person learning and answer your personal questions as you have them. The first workshop I'm going to share with you is our Raising Meat Rabbits workshop. It takes place on March the 8th from 9:30 to 12 here at our homestead. I have a garage classroom that we start in with a handout with all of my tips and tricks for raising rabbits, and then we come out to the barn and you get to see my cages and my rabbits up close and personal and ask all of your questions. This workshop is $45 for an individual or $65 for a married couple. I want to emphasize that. That is a discount for a married couple, not two friends coming together as a couple. That is a married coupled price. And so we have the Raising Meat Rabbits workshop on March the 8th from 9:30 to 12. The next workshop I have to offer is Gardening 101. I have offered this class for many years now. It is an introduction to gardening here in the South. I go over tips and tricks with basic information and different styles of gardening for you in our area with our clay, with our temperatures, all the things East Tennessee that you need to know to get started gardening. And that is from 9 a.m. to 11:30. That is $40 for an individual and $60 for a married couple. That also comes with a handout with all my cheat sheet details on gardening. And we have some hands-on time in the garden, typically planting some potatoes and doing some transplants as well from winter sowing jugs. We also take home a winter sowing jug with that workshop. Next on the list is a Processing Rabbits workshop that takes place on May the 10th. That is from 8:30 to 11:30. That is $100 a person or $125 for a couple. That includes a meat rabbit for you to take home, as well as our favorite processing knife. We believe it is important for you to be set up well, and in our opinion, that means with a knife. A really good knife for the job. And so that workshop includes both the knife and the rabbit. That takes place at our homestead down near the garage, where we show you different types of dispatch, and then I show you how to quarter them and bag them and all the things in prepping for eating your rabbits. We also have a chicken processing workshop on May the 24th. That is at 8:30 in the morning. That is $75 for an individual, and it includes the processed chicken. Our chickens are fed a non-GMO, soy-free diet, and so you'll get to take home one of those, and they average around 5 pounds a piece, so that's a steal of a deal. If a couple comes, it's $100, but they get one chicken. Same with the rabbits. You get one rabbit and one knife, even if it's just a couple. On the chicken, we don't include the knife because that's not as big of a part of the processing as it is for the rabbits. Also, in March and April, we offer homestead experiences and photography opportunities. So from March the 8th until April 19th, we have a schedule open for you to schedule to come. We have a schedule open for you to schedule. We have a calendar for you to schedule a time to come use our rabbits for photography, or to come learn one-on-one with me and cuddle the bunnies, see the sheep up close and personal, and hopefully we might even have some lambs for you to see. We don't get to hold the lambs, especially those first 2 weeks, but after that you can get really close and maybe give one a pet or two. We do not use our lambs for photography right now. We tried that last year and it did not go so well because our lambs are still on their mother's milk. If we end up with a bottle baby in the future, it might be something we reconsider, but for now, that's not something I'm guaranteeing this spring. But lots of photos with the rabbits is guaranteed, and it's a great time. It's one of my favorite things to do. I act as the assistant, making sure the rabbits are happy and in place, and the child is looking with all my little, fun things, and I rotate out the rabbits so that the rabbits aren't getting overworked, and it seems to be a good time for everyone involved. And if the child ends up not liking the rabbit, I can remove those from the picture too, and you can still have a photo session without it. Photographers typically bring their own props for that. I have a few props that I offer. I do those in 1 hour increments, and that is $40 for an hour. And now for the free event happening here at our homestead, we are doing, for the first time ever, my cat is rubbing on the tripod, by the way. So if you see the camera shaking, that's my cat. Let me hold him. Honey wants to be in a photo. Okay, for the first time ever, we are doing a seed swap. It is free for you to attend. All you have to do is bring some seeds, some bulbs, some plants, whatever you have to share. You can even bring some garden supplies you're not using, some seed trays, some milk jugs, anything that you have that you won't be using and you want to try and swap it for something else, bring it. We also encourage you to come if you've never gardened. It's a time to learn with people in our community, fellowship, and prepare for the spring growing season. That will take place on March the 9th from 2:30 to 4, and it is 100% free to attend, and we hope that it will just be a nice opportunity for us to serve our community and provide a space for fellow gardeners to gather and to fellowship. Well, if you have any questions about the events we offer here, feel free to leave them below. When you do consider offering events at your farm, you need to make sure you are covered through insurance and other things. It is not just something that we just started on a whim. We have to make sure to cover our bases, that all is safe and prepared and in line to do this. And maybe it's something you want to do. Maybe you have lots of knowledge on different areas that you want to consider doing a workshop on your farm. I would love to hear about it, and I would love to hear how it goes for you. And until next time, eat more rabbit! You are local, I would love for you to consider joining, as it is best to come learn in person with your hands and get into what we do with first eye. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Then I have a workshop coming up. This is so botchy. Okay.